Here somewhere. I'm not sure my theory of just drive fast and get it over with was the best. Just moving into a new job here. Got some maintenance to do on Rod's machine.
A little more right there. A little higher. A little bit more. Whoa. Got a little weight to it. Okay, well, we'll just take it back to the shop, I suppose, and do it there.
So, we got the nut off, but it's the wrong seal kit. I'm gonna take the ramp back to the shop. We found a seal. That'll work, even though it's the wrong seal kit. Trying not to clip any mailboxes. I gotta walk this thing back yet tonight. Apparently it's a pretty long road. Maybe a mile. We got the cylinder back on. We're going back on the road, the logging road right now. It's a little bit rough. It's a little rough. It's like there's no way you can bring semis back in here, but it just works out. The ice and the snow smooth everything out. Okay, that's not entirely true. It's not always smooth, but well, the trucks get back in here anyway.
Yeah, I'm not getting out of here. I'll have to get pulled out. Not even gonna try it. So, start tracking back.
Yeah, there was like a crusty layer, and then she's gooey underneath.
Good for back and just keep going straight.
Just gotta flatten these rods. It will freeze overnight, but. So, I am walking a half mile in complete and utter darkness, in complete silence. And I keep checking for glowing eyes. I haven't found any yet. Is it nerve-wracking, you ask? Not really. That's almost like a mental game, you know. Of course I do it, fly past with flying cars. Oh, it's just a Timber Pro.
Think we should try attempting to come back here?
There's kind of a hill there, right behind where the machines are parked, and I barely made it up with my pickup. So I would say probably no.
Yeah, if you're absolutely not, then if you can barely make it up, service truck will sink. Yeah, supposed to get cold Sunday night down to 12 and 13, and Monday night down to 12, so hopefully that stiffens things up a bit.
That's the boundary. Let's get our first bobble tree. This is the soil that's in the ground. It's like a clay. I feel like this is the type of stuff I could put on a potter's wheel and make something. So most of the time when I make an edit on a video, I generally edit out any parts that are going to be a little bit of the processing that are it's going to be a little bit slow, or maybe, I guess, boring. I see this stuff every day and it's not that interesting to me, to be entirely honest, but I understand that maybe some people want to see just the machine processing. And so here's a video of me processing a gnarly maple tree. It's a big one and it's branchy, and you can see how the thing performs. It's not perfect. we're getting her. It's probably been 10 years since I had to use a wheeler.
Get in a logging job?
Yeah. How long of a ride it is?
Yeah, how many miles it is.
That'd be interesting.
This will be nice when we're all freezing.
Yeah. Goes my ride. Problems, my machine doesn't start. I'm thinking there's water in the starter. I'm running back to get some tools. Oh, it's cold! This is Rod's four-wheeler. Got some pep to it. But it looks like it's gonna be warm for the rest of the week. This is the coldest day. What a winter. Okay, that was the wrong way to go. Yeah. This is the worst part. There's a run here somewhere. Water coming across the road, and it just floods this whole thing up. It'll be nice once it freezes. It'll be really smooth. But yeah, until then. I'm not sure my theory of just drive fast and get it over with was the best. Jumper cables, generator, heat gun. We're gonna warm up the starter, see if we can't get the water out. Test this theory. Well, I drove back to this spot since this was the worst. You can see the curvature. This freezes overnight, nice and hard. Softens up during the day. It's probably gonna just turn to mush again. this happens a lot. Just randomly operating and computer will lock up. It's hard for me to say exactly, but it could be hard drive failure. What I do is I just end up rebooting it. Happens almost every day. Sometimes a couple times a day. So here's the deal. We went and got a fuel trailer from a logger friend who's just across the road from us. And that's what we're going to use to fuel up. We'll just drag that thing in and out of the job. You can see the tires are all muddy. Just drag it in with the dozer. It works, you know. We'll have to do this for probably the next week or so. I'm going to probably end up dragging the service truck back here as well with the dozer. It's right through the mud, just and just leave it parked here because, you know, we're going to need tools probably at some point. Obviously something's going to break and we don't want to haul tools in and out with that thing. So they dragged the service truck right there. A lot warmer today. A lot warmer. Mechanical oiler, so I have to pump the blade, keep oil on the bar. Thinking about one of my pet peeves. People don't get it. People aren't like, and that is the topic of emojis. Only use the emojis that you would use in real life. Let me show you a good emoji that I use. It's perfect. It works for me because that's exactly how I look and how I feel. Let's say you get an emoji like this. And you put that in a conversation. Really. Hey, how have you been? Well, we had the family over and things got a little crazy. Obviously something's gonna break. Obviously something's gonna break. Obviously something's gonna break. I think that's a new hose too. And it just blew off the end. Ben, no, I don't want your help. I got it. I'm only hanging up here on my toenails. Oily, slippery surface. I don't even want your help. Alright, I forgot about the fact that I can turn off the computer and it shuts off the hydraulic through that line. Okay, my job just got easier. It's been a while since I ran this thing. Look how much oil I lost. Just got slided out of this tree. My head's disabled right now. Oh, shoot. I don't know how many gallons a minute this thing pumps, but it was demonstrating it right there. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's not generally how it's supposed to work. But let's see what happens when I cut this tree. Oh no, this is an elm? I was supposed to cut. I mean, this elm attacked my head. And they look so much like, oh, they look so much like a ash sometimes. Hard to show on video, but there's a swamp there that drains this direction and it's ditched. Ben has a ditch here and it drains through here. There's also higher ground up that way, probably a swamp. Water's coming down through this little road here, draining into this ditch. This ditch comes along here, continues into the swamp. This is a lower point than anything back there. I took my pickup across here yesterday morning. Wasn't too bad. It did leave ruts. I didn't have to spin that much to get across, but today it's much worse. It's just getting warmer as we kind of get into this Christmas weekend.
Around me here.
I had to open both doors. Hopefully my lunchbox doesn't fall out. Keep that in there. What a deal. Usually Ben's pretty good at navigating around, like avoiding these situations, but this weather is a little unusual. Well, if you guys like the content, like and subscribe. You guys should know this by now. And have a very Merry Christmas.